Hi there, welcome to the Overcharm Chatter 2. Today is Sunday, September the 14th, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. I did this review. I watched this yesterday, but I'm just getting around to doing the recap for it. So this is Love and Marriage Huntsville season 10 episode 8, Huntsville. I don't know the title, but we're going to start. It's not going to be a very long review. I really didn't enjoy this episode too much. It was just everybody was just crying, and it's every man on the show was whining like a fucking girl. I was like, come on. So anyway, you got I put the men crying. I said, I don't care. It's like it's jealousy and I'm just sick of it. So anyway, you have Ken, he complaining with his friend because he got in an argument or something with him and Tish. He says that Tish doesn't act like a don't doesn't treat him like a boyfriend or a husband, and he treat her like a wife, and she gonna be hurting if he go, cause when he go, pretty much his money gonna go, and the stuff that he get gonna go too. So she need therapy. She take it too far. I don't know nothing. I treat her so good. I'm a good man. And if we break up, I'm gonna be real upset. I'm gonna be hurt and cry because of the kids. But the kids will get over you because they're kids. Um, and I just don't know what's going on. And I'm tired of her. And I've been talking to a realtor, and I'm ready to move. So you so honest and open with her. You going behind her back trying to move, just tell her, be like, "Yo, I ain't doing this shit. I'm leaving." Yeah, I don't. He said every time she get mad, she kick him out, but he says they shit together because apparently she can't afford to do this by herself. So I don't know how I feel about this. He just getting on my nerves crying. I'ma leave. I'm leaving. I'm gone. Then he say if she don't get therapy, then he out of here. You shouldn't have been fucking with her in the first place because she's somebody else's wife, not your wife. So you finally got that through your head. So you just need to leave. And you talking about that Tish need therapy. I think you need therapy. Why the fuck every woman you get with, you take on her kids and her family. You can't make your own babies. I mean, for real. Why you so go home to be somebody daddy? And then it's the thing I don't like about you is that you try to pretend like you the good man. I pay for the bills. I pay to the dancing. I take the kids on vacation. I get money for prom. I fix the car. Yeah, you do all that shit, but that's what a man's supposed to do. And if you're doing it for somebody else's kid, that's cool. And then you tell a kid, well, I bought him a car. If you bought him a car, how the fuck can you take it? Because if you taking the car, then you ain't bought him shit. You bought a car, so you try to make it seem like so. She sound like Tish just fucking with you for the struggle, cause she don't want to be doing all that shit by herself. Then y'all just go get a gym or something together, just some wax. Y'all just be on some, just moving too fast. So now she ain't moving. Yeah, I can't tell how come you can't tell that she don't want to marry you. Cause I don't even know y'all asses. And I get to only look at you probably about 7 minutes every week, if that. And I could tell she don't want to get married to you. So move on. So you got Marsau, and he taking Marcy, all these names to the pedicure. They go get their they're gonna get their feet. That's his daughter dates. He said he got 3 kids. He tried to spend individual time with each kid so he can get to know them, because which is real hard, because you want time for yourself, time for your spouse, and time with your kids. But then you got 3 kids you got to spend time with by themselves. But it's shit that he doing because the boy get ready to go to college, and she is like 15 years old or whatever. But I will tell you this, she got her mouth too smart for me. She talk too much shit. So anyway, she want him to get pink. I mean, I don't know. Some of this conversation was not black folk conversation, because if my daughter would told my her father to paint his toenails pink, even though He always wear tennis shoes. He don't wear his feet out ever. People see what his feet look like was the army when he was in it, and us. He just didn't like his feet. They ain't look bad, but he just didn't like them. But he she would have stopped with that pink shit. Cause he was like, "Girl, I'm not painting my stuff pink." I don't know. Her mouth was too smart, and he was doing that. I don't know. It seemed like it was pretty much for TV because she was blowing her mama up. My mama always did. My mama do this, and so he was like, "Yeah, your mother wanted to stay home with y'all." I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Pretty much, if you get in trouble, and I'm gonna be mad as a motherfucker, but call me, I'll help you. I don't know. I just, was too. Then they played a little game. If you ever, which I don't know if I want to know something from my kid. I don't play no fucking games. Like you can kiss that boy, you hug that boy. What you done with that boy? I don't know. Maybe it was this whole. I think this might be the series. I don't know. I'm kind of sick of it a little bit. So anyway, he said Marshall say he proud of his kids. They got 4.0 averages. They smart. They very respectful. They don't get in no trouble. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Um, but she do. She love her mom. She happy that mom is there for them, and she feel like mom is a foundation. And she said Marsau used to get high marks. Now he hover around a 6 or a 7. I was like, child, whatever. Um, so we got Tish, and she meeting her friend Sharon, and she meeting up with Destiny. And I put down here that child always got some kind of problem. Her and Ken. She knows she need not to be with him, so she said she had problems with Ken. So she needs some advice from her girlfriends. And I don't know what the fuck Destiny got on. Destiny cannot dress. I don't care what nobody say. That's why the Madonna shit don't work. Cause she can't Madonna dress. She look terrible. So and you know what? Tish can't dress either. She be wearing some bullshit. So she sit down and Destiny tell Tish she's sorry she missed her birthday. She always missing somebody's shit. And she don't never had no gift for nobody but Martell. She gives motherfuckers some Madonna candles, Madonna t-shirt. But she ain't giving nobody else. I don't see her giving nobody else nothing except him. So Destiny tell her she doing kickboxing or something. Instead of just telling her she got a movie role, she trying to make us think she just took up kickboxing. She don't look like the type. hmm Um, so Tish said that her and her man they having a problem. They just need to take a break. And that seemed like what you mean take a break? She asked for some wine because she said I'm gonna need something to drink with this. Because she said because Destiny said when you talk to Tish, you don't know what the fuck you getting. You know what you're getting. You're getting half the story, half the truth, sprinkled with some lie, and just a whole bunch of confusion and shit. So she said she tell half the truth, and she said whatever, but she gonna listen to his bullshit anyway. So Tish said she got in an argument because when she came home, I think he was uh Kim was there with his friends. They was lifting weights or something. And when she came in, she walked in. I don't know if she said anything to him, if she addressed him or not. But whenever she was exiting, she did not turn around and kiss him. He said, "I know you ain't about to leave out here and give me no damn kiss or something." And from there, it just blew up in the argument. And I'm sure they argued in front of her friends. Okay, A, she don't pay you no fucking attention, so I don't know why you thought you was gonna get some attention. B, if you was lifting up weights with your friends, who the fuck want to hug a funky, stinking ass, sweaty man when they just come in the house? Now, when y'all first getting together, you don't give a fuck about that sweat. But as long as y'all been together, she can now. And then, what was it with you? Is it because you do so much and how much you take care of and what you give her and it wasn't for me, what she wouldn't have, that she gotta dress your ass? So, I'm just saying he too much work. He keep talking about this therapy. She need motherfucker. You need therapy. If you think she need therapy, I think you really do need it. Cause why the fuck is you running behind somebody who obviously don't want you? It's not even obviously don't want you. Cause that's what I see. But the big thing is you don't like how she treating you, so why the fuck you keep signing up for it? I just don't get it. So when she's talking to the lady, she said he has a lot of aggression, and I believe that could Kendall like the type if he doing all the right shit, if I'm fucking you and eating your pussy and paying all the bills and paying for your car keys and you living in his house and we got this gym together and I'm doing this and I'm running the keys around and over and this and but you act like you ain't getting shit because I'm gonna tell you why I think you with her. I think you with her because she on television. Cause what? Why else would you be with her? Okay, they say she an engineer, but I don't see her engineering shit. I just see her sitting around lying or telling half truths and not being honest with nobody. She ain't even honest with her damn self. So live on with that. Live on with it. Let go on, take it. So anyway, while she's sitting there, I get mad with her friend Patricia and Destiny because like, girl, he a good man. He a good guy. You a good man, Charlie Brown. He a good man, Savannah. No, not for her. Look at her face. She with that motherfucker 'cause he pay bills, and if that's all you gotta do to be a good man, then he better than a good man. He excellent. But see, that ain't all he do. He want to pay the bills and he want to be able to talk shit and his family and what he got. None of that shit is yours, dog. You moved right your ass over there with somebody you knew was married, and you just and even though she ain't with him, and you and her talking on the phone, texting, whatever the fuck y'all doing, she still belong to somebody else. And if your heart get broke in the process, that's what the fuck you get. That's what you call consequences. I ain't mean to fall in love with her. Yes, you did, because you just keep hanging around with a motherfucker and you know they married and you attracted to them and you calling them every day. What the fuck you did mean to fall in love with them. What you was hoping that they fall in love with you just as much and get rid of that motherfucker that they did not get rid of. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, Tish, you probably if you didn't have Trish, if you ain't had no kids, he probably wouldn't even fuck with you. Cause it's just something weird about him. To me. And I maybe think that it's weird, maybe because it's coming from a black man. I've never seen a black man be where I come from be so eager to fucking parent somebody else's kids and their daddy walking around talking shit. Nah, and he talks shit too because they said I think it was Chis that told the ladies that when they got in an argument when he wanted them. That's why you can tell Ken a bitch. Give my stuff back. What the fuck you gonna do with the shit you bought for me? I'm a woman and you a man. What the fuck you what you want? What you want the shoes that you bought me back? What do you want? Or you want the part of the money back from the gym that you helped me get? Man, fuck that. Give me my stuff. Then I don't want nobody like that to ever buy me shit. Or you can buy me something and you do that shit, you don't have everybody buy me none. You want like I don't like that. No, I don't want none. Nope. I won't have it, or I get somebody else to give it. But I don't want you to do it because I don't want to hear that shit in my face. So Marsau and Martell. That was fun when Marcel said, "What you do? What you gonna do, Martell? Do what you gonna do, Martell? Do more telling this shit was funny. However, I'm saying it wrong, but how you said it was funny. So they're gonna meet at a cigar bar. And you know what? Whenever they go somewhere, how come what's going on there buy shit? Um Martell, he don't never buy nothing. Which come having a drink. He have a cigar. He might get some food. I don't see Martell ordering shit. His pockets must be tight. And then he tried to do this shit. I only brought up. So anyway, this is what was curious to me, is that the whole time they was talking, Marsau kept telling Martell that he was lying on him. But Martell just never said nothing. He never said he wasn't lying. He never said nothing. But I'm gonna tell you what I do think. I do believe that all three of them was hanging around. They think they're some businessman, got a little bit of money, got a little bit of car. They think they doing some shit. And you must when you from Huntsville, because I don't look like shit to do there, except for the space center that they're gonna make sure it stay open. President Trump did say that, y'all. I'm so sick of that shit over there. That's crazy. I might have to do a video on that if I hear one more fucking thing about this man. So anyway, they meet and Martell never says, see, that's what I lie about. I do believe they was fucking around and he just got caught. And I also believe the reason why they don't get along is that prior to the show, it seemed like Martell was doing real good and Marsau was doing okay. And I think Martell was probably flexing that he was doing better than them. So Marceau says that Martell helped him. I don't know how much money or whatever, but they helped each other out just with this Muscote shit, whatever the construction company or whatever they had. Or one had the builder's license, the other one didn't. Whatever the fuck they worked something out. But Martell said he didn't want to be in the business anymore, so Marceau said he bought him out. But it seemed like as soon as Martell thing got caught up, can you turn the heat off for me? As soon as Martell, as soon as Martell got caught up with that shit with the girlfriend, with Coleslaw and his wife, all his shit started like going down. All his, like a bad like a comma, like he started cheating, and from there, it was just a fucking mess. The business, because his wife was with his business was with his wife. He said it was just a mess. So I think during that time when they was running the street together, I do believe that they was fucking around. That all of them did something around on their wives, but the one that just really got caught up with it was Martell, because this dummy went fell in love, so to speak, with his side chick and had a baby with him. Blah blah blah. But how you gonna sit at the table and say that that's his woman now? If that girl don't go about her business, he is not gonna. She wanna be a wife. He's not gonna marry you. All this shit. He been free now for 5 or 6 years from his wife. He not gonna marry you. And you say you don't want Marceau to disrespect her, but you have always disrespected her one way or another. Even on TV, and somebody say you're gonna marry her, well, I don't know. I gotta take my time. You've pretty much fucked up her young adult life because you got with her. I think it's a little age difference in y'all. Might be about 7 to 10 years, but I don't know. The show is just a fucking pain in the ass. I just get tired of them crying. Ugh, you talk about me, you talk about me. Y'all grown ass men. I ain't never known no men that sit around and do that. And the men that I know, you can sit around and talk about them all the fuck you want. But if you don't come say it to their face, you ain't talking to nobody. So I wasn't really feeling this one. And like I said, I don't really Miss Now, her voice gets on my fucking nerves. I don't care that Destiny, who she dating, the cousin, the stepbrother, the whoever. But I don't appreciate Miss Nell trying to make it seem like she all the way out there. She ain't, but she doing something. And shit, Nell need to watch Chris because he looks slick. But listen, like I said, it wasn't gonna be a long review because I ain't really care about this episode, and I just get so tired of King crying. That's what you get. You fuck around, mess around with a married woman, then fell in love with a boy the gym, with a boy her keys, cars, and shit. And now y'all ain't working, and you want to take the car back. What you gonna do with the extra car? You can only drive one car at a time. So listen, you could have been anyway, but you was here with me for 19 minutes and 15 seconds, and I love you for it. So have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow when I come back with the King's Court. It should be the finale. I can't wait. I'm kind of sick of these men. A little bit. Little bit. Bye now.